Hi, I'm Jordan Rhodes. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Going on here, Lewis, Norwich City Central, welcome back to another predicted 11 slash preview, and it's the last one of the season. And who would have thought at the start of the season we'd be saying Norwich City are a Premier League team with still a game to go? No one would have thought it. And Norwich City have got the chance to win the title at Aston Villa at Villa Park. And do Norwich City deserve it? Yes. We've been nothing short of incredible this season. It's been a special season. Definitely been the most memorable in my lifetime, purely because of the late drama and the unexpected nature of it. So yeah, it's been a joy to watch Norwich City this season, and thank you for all the support on Norwich City Central. April was a brilliant month for myself, so I want to thank all your support this season. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, Premier League content next season, I can't wait. But yeah, thanks for all your support. It's been fantastic to create a lot of content and follow Norwich City, and to see you guys enjoying it really means a lot. But let's start into the predicted 11, the last one of the season. Of course, Tim Krul in goal. In 2019, he's been a completely different character to what he was in the first half of the season. He's a leader. He made some great saves. He made some important saves, and he would be my Premier League goalkeeper next season. The back four stays the same. Jamal Lewis, you could see what it meant to him a lot on the pitch. He was crying, and a lot of the players were emotional. It was great to see him have another great season for Norwich City. Ben Godfrey and Zimmerman at the back. They've complemented each other so well, and they've grown in the second half of the season as they've been kind of Daniel Farke's partnership at the back. And Max Aarons, he's a star man, absolutely terrific, and I love how he gets forward in the system, and yeah, he definitely deserves to be a Premier League player. He's been terrific and a joy to watch on the right. The two central defensive midfielders, I would keep it the same, Mario Rancic and Kenny McLean. Kenny McLean, is he good enough to be a Premier League footballer? I'm not so sure. He's had a great season, but for me, you'd probably have Mario Rancic, Mo Leitner, Tommy Tribal in there, and you'd probably have another player when we go to the Premier League. But really happy for Kenny McLean. He's been very pivotal. He's scored some good goals as well. Mario Rancic, wow, has he scored some good goals? I think he started 13 games and scored 9 and assisted 6. He's created a lot of chances as well. And this might be controversial, but if Mario Rancic has played every game this season and replicated the performances he has like in the previous ones, he'd be my player of the season. I think the amount of goals, the amount of assists, the way he's created chances, the way he breaks up play. Mo Leitner's brilliant at controlling the tempo, but so is Rancic. He's been a joy to watch. The front three, Ono Hernandez, Marcus Jeepman and Emi Buendia. We really missed Emi Buendia, and he was absolutely superb against Blackburn at home. The way he floats into pockets, that connects from the defence to attack, and he's got a great shot on him. Stupidman as well, another player who's really improved this season. He's been a joy to watch. An unorthodox number 10, but fantastic. Ono Hernandez on the left, whose pace is always causing teams problems. And him and Pookie like to run in behind. And what I like about what's changed from last season is that we've got players running in behind. Ono Hernandez is one of them. And Teemu Pukki up front, 28 goals. He's the top scorer out of the top 4 divisions in England. A stunning player on a free transfer. Just a remarkable story, and that's down to Stuart Webber's recruitment. The recruitment team have been nothing short of sensational. Finding these players like Emi Buendia, Teemu Pukki, your Mo Light, it's been a joy to watch. And that's one of the reasons why Norwich City have been promoted, because of our recruitment, because of our youngsters and how they've blossomed this season. Because of our patience in Daniel Farke. Obviously, Daniel Farke's had to have patience, and he's had to have trust in this team. And Stuart Webber had to have patience and trust into Daniel Farke as well. And we've had to wait. We've had to wait to develop our philosophy. But that's what Daniel Farke's always done. He's kept the philosophy. He's made small adaptations. For example, last season it was a bit more slow. Now we're a lot more fast paced on the ball, but we still kept the philosophy. We haven't gone reverted to long ball. And when you keep that vision, have patience and trust in the vision, it's always going to be successful. And the team cohesion as well, the team chemistry. I remember the John Roddy podcast on Talk Norwich City where he said that there was a great team chemistry under Lambert, and then as soon as he left and they started bringing in Mbakani under the Houghton era, they lost that togetherness and that willingness to work under each other. That's been a huge reason why Norwich City have been promoted, because they're all a great bunch of lads who are all working for one another. So it's been a joy to watch Norwich City this season, and they deserve the title. As I said, they've been nothing short of remarkable. Aston Villa. It's probably the one team you don't want to face, though, if you're trying to get a point this season. They've won their last 10 games, or they won their last 10 games when they drew to Leeds away in that controversial game. And Aston Villa probably have got one eye on the playoffs. I mean, they're landlocked, their position locked in 5th place. They can't move from 5th. So you'd imagine Dean Smith would rest a few players, praying the likes of Jack Grealish, Tammy Abraham, Conor Hourihane, John McGinn will get dropped. But Norwich City have got to do the business on the pitch. Sheffield United have got Stoke away. I do think Sheffield United are going to win Stoke. I could see Sheffield United being Stoke 2-0. And the Norwich City players have got to go into the Aston Villa game thinking that Sheffield United have already won the game and knowing that they need a point for the title. They deserve it. They deserve to be champions, and it would cap off a special season. It would cap off a perfect season, Norwich City being the champions. And yeah, it's been an absolute joy to watch Norwich City, and I can't wait to see how they do in the Premier League because, as I said, Daniel Farke has had this vision, had the trust, and the players have implemented it. And when you create this philosophy and it begins to work, it's brilliant. And I'm so delighted for the Norwich City players and even the fans as well. We've really got behind the stuff that Non-Com Norwich and Barclay and Project have done. So it's just been a joy to be part of Norwich City, and it means a lot. Thanks for watching my last predicted 11 / preview of the Championship this season. Yeah, see you all at Villa Park. Come on, you Yellows.